ready? Am I ready? Well, I guess it's time. Let's go. Hello. I'm just gonna start, I guess. And I'm not gonna forget about the timer either, so let's just do it. Let's break. I'm gonna start with oneesan before anything else. Kind of weird whenever my music suddenly just stops, but it's just loading, so apologies about that. How have you been? I hope you've been good. Kugo Airport. Kawasaisho. First. Worst. Saiyaku. Kon. No. Ne. 担当役目中ティ頑張勉強 No, this effort gun Ben This is the Ben in 勉強 Why do I keep getting confused? Whenever I see 頑張って and 勉強 I keep getting them confused. It's good. 最初 give to where bad person kill short sword root 悪人sorry trade hot at effort 悪いto be attached the bad hot land 食Ben blood relative. Are there no other synonyms for this one? Okay. 商売 最新港共有 shared 会う血族教育共有愛田代島 deepest port become is などせto suit why the others to come together to meet to match it's also come to meet okay to match come together right now over me undo exercise yoga steam 田代島 become 運動待つ待つ OK 僕大 Fukai. Merchant. The other merchant, trader, shopkeeper, trade person. Merchant, trader, trade person. Okay. I keep forgetting this is just the buy times. There's a person. A leader who has his own personal clown. Leader who has his own personal clown. Okay. Festival. Metropolis site. To fall down. Can you fall up? Is it possible to fall up? Times. What's compon again? Compon. Patience. Huh? Sheesh, it's not. To wait. I will wait for you. Ito. Number. Korobu. Wait. I won't be fooled again. This is period of time. Ki. Show in. So it's not the patience and perseverance that I was thinking of. Wait, something has to do with root and origin. Root, origin, foundation. What are the other meanings? Fudge. I should have just typed root. Root, source, origin, foundation. Okay. Shin by voto. Stand fast. Is this the chapter? This is the chapter. Breath. Soku. Breath. It's not you? You or yo? Is this the tayo in tayo? No. It is you. It is you. Baby, it's you. Travel. We don't have to go nowhere. It's not what I want. Pom. Okay. Shit. Sorry. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. Hot water. Show. Times. Worries and fears. Digestion. Shoka. Kore. Oh, this is the patience and perseverance. Patience. Like this. Konki. Chapter. Oh, I thought it was show. Chapter. Die. Just show. What? Why was I wrong earlier? Did I type it wrong? Probably I typed it wrong. Con. Show. Fudge. They look the same. Fudge. So, okay. So this one, Stand Early, is the show. Oh, this was Juvenile. They look the same. They look so much the same. There are extra lines. Okay. Stand in the Village, Juvenile. Stand in the Village, Juvenile. Stand Early, chapter. Oh, fudge. Do. Okay. Oh, that confused me a lot. Alright. Thank you so much. Now I understand. 後では let us go to let's go read some articles. Wait, it's loading. ちょっと待って. Let's go back here. Oh, there. Sorry. I was watching earlier. I was watching Japanese drama earlier. And it was about the pretty proofreader. She wants to be a fashion editor, but she was accepted as a proofreader instead. That's pretty interesting because despite being in a place where she didn't want to be, she still does her best. It's fascinating how stories like these, or in dramas, in anime, in movies, in any sort of media, when they relate to you to a certain level, or maybe when you feel like you become introspective of your own self, of what you can do, of the possibilities. I like that. I guess that's why, despite everything, people still consume all sorts of media, I guess. Alright, let's do this first. I'm just gonna check out some guides about GLPT before I head over. How long are they? Which is shorter? I think this one's shorter. Just browse over. Oops. I just realized it's not flashing on my screen. ちょっと待って. I'm gonna let you check it over. Don't know why. Why did it pause? Did I lose internet or something? I'm still live. Okay. I'm not moving. There. Yeah, it's slow. It's so slow. Going back to the corner where I first saw you. In the corner room. Singing. 'Cause if one day you were 26 of level 12, I never progressed. To be honest, for me, the level that I needed for N3 is around level 23 or something. I was stuck here. I didn't have enough time. But it's fine. It's gonna be fine. I hope. Alright. I need to take notes probably for this one. In case there's something. Okay. Ah. Oh. What do you need to know for JLPT entry? Slightly more nuanced knowledge of the language. Used in everyday situations, okay. Read and comprehend passages concerning basic everyday topics. Summarize information from reading material like a newspaper headline. Read more complex writing. There. Is there a way to close the ads? Okay. Read and comprehend. Really can't. I'm gonna turn the faces to. I guess what I'm gonna do is I won't show it to you anymore, guys. You'll just see the timer instead. I'll just read it on my own quietly. If you don't mind. Let us move to this place. Okay. Let's just stop it for a little bit. Setting. Okay. Pick a color for Pomodoro. Let us pick this one. And pick a color for short break. Let us pick this one. And then for a long break, let us pick this one. Okay. Let's not use start mode when running since. Okay. Alright. Okay. That's better. I think. I hope so. There. Okay. Where was the one I was reading? Okay, here. Hello. To all the lurkers, hello. Let's just chill. I'm just gonna read. I hope you're all doing well. Today we're not on a cafe. In a cafe? カフェの中にはないです。いませんです。いないです。いないです。いません。Dunya! Okay, welcome home. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm just reading something. like the info for the JLPT, before I proceed to like the last few lessons of Genki. How was your day so far? So far, all right. Me? I'm fine. Was I am fine. I started a bit late today because whenever I wash the dishes, I sometimes I watch videos, sometimes YouTube, sometimes Netflix. And since I was able to catch up to my watch later playlist on YouTube already. I mean, it was surprising because like last year, it's always my goal to like finish up all my watch later playlist on YouTube. But then, I mean, it's always my goal every year before the year ends. I should be able to finish everything. I was kind of surprised that I didn't add much videos on my watch later playlist on YouTube this past few months. Well, I think ever since the trip, and so I was able to catch up on almost all of them. There are only like around one or two videos left, and so I said, okay, maybe now, and I'm not yet interested to like watch it right now. So what I watched was I've been watching this J drama. It's an old J drama called Pretty Proofreader on Netflix. Sometimes I mean just one or two episodes a day whenever I wash the dishes and something like that. And I was watching it earlier, that's why I started late. And then the episode was about like a writer. That particular episode was about a writer who lost motivation in being a writer, and then eventually he found some encouragement, and I kind of teared up about it. Oops, sorry. So yeah, that was my day so far. That's why I haven't studied yet, and I have to catch up. I cannot stream that long though. I can only stream up until about maybe 7 or 6 p.m. So I'll try to do what I can and just continue tomorrow. Oh, speaking of tomorrow, I will be having a collab over on Ren's channel to finish Journey. Maybe. Yeah. So if you can, please follow her, and then we will play over on her channel. I think I should include it on the title. The collab. There. Alright, I haven't studied Japanese for months. No, I mean, it happens. It's not like it depends on your priorities as well. If you have other priorities, language study can be like placed on the back burner until you really need it. And then suddenly I ask myself, do I really need to study Japanese? I initially was aiming for this because there was, I kind of wanted to work in Japan as an ALT under the JET program. Initially, like last year, I tried to apply for 2022, but I didn't get in. I wasn't able to get in, and I'm sorry. I'm talking instead of like pushing through with reviewing, but it's fine. But then that plan fell through because I had other opportunities that opened up for me. So, but still, I'm still interested in learning, studying Japanese, and improving. I think I'll be able to use it in the future, and I'm really just interested with it. So, I am gonna take JLPT and 3 in particular because I just want to see. It's not because I want to pass it or something. Of course, I want to pass it, but it's more of a gauge for me if, oh, am I really at this level already? Will I really be able to handle this? Because I know there's a part of me that knows, oh, I kind of understand N4 in a way, but then I want to just challenge myself as well. So, yeah, that's why I am taking N3. So it's fine for me if I don't pass, but I'll be happy if I pass, of course. So, yeah. I don't just want to stress about it anymore. There are other things in life that I also am thinking about. But sometimes this also serves as a good distraction in a way, so that I won't be too worried about problems in life. So yeah, anyhow, going back. I'm gonna go back to reading. Oh my gosh. Lol. It's time for a short break. Me just chatting. Me just chatting. Sorry. um just stretch first. Okay. Ooh, wait, what? Why? How did it use up my balance? I checked my phone and then suddenly I saw that, oh, your load is something. Off topic. Oh, what is Booth Pack and why is it on in my redeems? Booth Pack is a song by Lord. What was his name again? That's I'm gonna show it, I guess. When I was starting streaming, one of my viewers was insisting, oh, do a cover of Booth Pack, and then when I listened to it, I didn't listen to it on stream. And then when I listened to it, oh, what the heck? Why are you making me sing this? I won't play it on stream, but I'll just show like the thumbnail and stuff. It's it's by Lord Ethelstan, I guess. Yeah, and so even others cover this song. They know this song. Pretty famous VTubers. Oh my gosh. It's kind of sus. It is kind of sus. So I am hesitating to do a cover of it because you know, my dear brothers and sisters might have a different idea about me, so I kind of don't want to do it. But I'm just placing it there, like for you to torture me. The one that's saving up the most for that is Coleman, because he was the one who requested that. I'm also planning about what I can do for my debut next month. I am kind of thinking about, because I actually posted like a survey, like a poll on Twitter, like, should I do do you think I'm ready to do a donathon or a subathon? God bless Coleman, 10 million feathers. Yeah, a donathon or a subathon. And then one of the benefits that I was thinking about is like, for maybe like a really big goal, really big goal. Okay, I will sing and I will learn Booth Pack on stream, something like that. Like, I'm gonna place a really absurd amount of either subs or dono for it, just to make it easier, instead of like waiting for you to earn like 10 million feathers. Why not convert it to to subs or something? I I think I won't reach it, but I'm still gonna put it there in case. Now you know my plan. Yeah. Anyhow, one more minute. What are you up to right now, Junya? It's kind of. Oh, by the way, thank you for adding me on your list. I think you were one of the first ones that added. Fudge. What? Oh, why? Why is my load getting lower? Like I'm not using my load. What? My mobile data is turned off. I'm not texting anyone. I'm on Wi-Fi. Why are you using up my load? How? How? What's happening? Oh, what? You're in a seminar. Oh my gosh. There were times back in the day when I was still working, even when I was still studying, I would go and fall asleep during seminars, workshops, and stuff. Okay, time to go back to those articles and read. Thank you, Junya, for choosing this stream instead of your seminar. Yeah, and I will hydrate. Thank you so much, Stream Elements. As far as grammar, N3 tends to feature more conjunctions and slightly more advanced understanding of grammars than N4 and N5 does. Okay. I'm also kind of preparing myself to take N3 again next year. I mean, like in July, because JLPT is offered in July and every July and December. So either if ever I don't pass N3 right now, I might take it again in July, or maybe aim for N2 in July, even if I don't pass N3, because that's possible. I'm adding that the people I'm most scared to lose in my feed to the list for easy navigation, because people say that Twitter Blue might make seeing unverified people hard. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about that, to be honest. But then Aster, like Garden Knight, reassured me that that's only gonna happen if you don't set your timeline to latest tweets. But then it's just a precaution as well. That's why I was contemplating if I should also make a list or not. Because Jang, thank you so much for the follow. Okay, welcome home. I hope you're doing well. How have you been? And thank you so much for the follow. Hello. Did I read your name correctly? I hope I read your name correctly. Jang? How are you? Are you also interested in studying Japanese? Nice to meet you. Hi. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. So things like N3 is essentially a transition point in your Japanese language learning. Oh, I'm very happy on Twitch. That's really nice. I'm also happy here. Okay. Why they what's that kanji again? I'm still a beginner when it comes to kanji. Not exactly a beginner, but 私も台湾私は台湾人です。Was that Taiwan? Am I right? そうですか。That's interesting. はい、はじめまして。よろしくお願いします。Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy your time. I hope you don't mind. I usually mostly speak English. I try to speak Japanese at times. But it's nice to meet you. Really, really nice to meet you. Ureshi. Oh, fudge. Yeah, right. It was ureshi. Ureshi desu. Why dictate ureshi desu? Aw, thank you. Hi, hi. There's no definite answer for what kanji. Most study guides. What vocabulary is on JLPT N3? You should expect the need to recognize 3,500 words. 30 minutes long. Reading words written in kanji and hiragana using kanji. Determining word meaning through contextual clues. Distinguishing between words and expressions with similar meanings. Yeah. Official practice books. Oh, somatome. Hi. Oh. I'm kind. Have you taken up, Jang? Have you taken up JLPT before? What is your current level? I'm curious. Nobody's grammar. Need to execute. Okay. Reading comprehension. Have a great day on Twitch and enjoy it. Oh, thank you. It's been almost 6 months. I'm gonna be celebrating my 6th month on Twitch. It's been 5 months, so almost 5 months. And then next month I'll be celebrating my 6th month on Twitch with a debut stream. Because it's just my first time using this model and I haven't really officially debuted it yet, so no one knows what this model can do yet. So I am kind of excited about it, to be honest. I hope you can drop by during my debut stream. Okay. Intermediate. Listening portion, 40 minutes. Extract information, comprehend key points, establish. Listening portion can be difficult to study. And 3, the speaking piece will be efficient, clean. How difficult is N3? Oh yeah, right. Tonight I'll be talking with a Japanese friend. I'll try to converse in Japanese or maybe ask for more tips when it comes to certain grammar points that I was confused. I just regret that I didn't write what I wanted to ask, but maybe I'm gonna ask about something later. Mm. Practice makes perfect. There's some definite advantages. First, during Japanese speaking. Okay. Nothing is only midway. If you're not considering a career that requires language proficiency in Japanese, there may be no reason for taking the N3. The certification is often only meaningful to employers or certain institutions. If you are simply looking to increase your knowledge of Japanese, there may be no reason to actually take the test. Instead, you can simply use study materials to improve your understanding and fluency. Lol. But I still like, it's still a good gauge for me if I am ready or not. So I, I'm just compelled to take it. Ito. Ito. 3 sections. Vocab and language section, 30 minutes. 5 areas of testing, estimated question breakdowns, kanji reading 8 questions, orthography 6 questions, expressions 11 questions, paraphrase 5 questions, usage 5 questions. Second section, 70 minutes, grammar and reading proficiency, grammar form 7 questions, sentence composition 5 questions, text grammar 5 questions, short reading passages 4 questions, mid-sized reading passages 6 questions, long reading passages 4 questions, informational retrieval 2 questions. Final section is listening portion, 40 minutes long, and okay. Task-based comprehension of key points, comprehension of general outline, verbal expressions, quick response. Can be helpful to settle what. Ito ni 60 and 60, 95 to pass, but I must get at least 20 for each. Okay. I was able to finish this article. 日本語能力試験対策。日本語総まとめ。Do I have this copy? I think maybe. But well, it's too late to like try to study and finish this, I guess, maybe. I'll just list it down either way. 総まとめ。日本語総まとめ。N3. Next, what's this? Okay. Next is whenever the song plays, it has this feel of like Japanese koto. think I should add this to my favorites. Did I add it to my favorites already? Add or not add? I don't get it. Oh, there. In this blog, we will cover everything you need to know about JLPT entry exam. Okay. It's really funny how they describe N3. Does not have much real life use other than to check and prove your personal improvement in Japanese. Still, the JLPT N3 exam can be a fitting goal for Japanese learners wanting to test their ability and to fairly understand Japanese used in everyday situations. And N3 certification acts as a nice intermediate level bridge between the easier levels and harder levels of JLPT. Okay, fine. Must be familiar with typical grammar points. JLPT exam does not test on speaking. Because the JLPT exam does not test on speaking, Japanese learners who are not comfortable speaking in Japanese, like me, can theoretically still pass as long as they have mastered the vocabulary, kanji, and grammar covered on the N3 exam. However, you must keep in mind that Japanese speaking and conversational abilities are still necessary for life if you are seriously considering a future in Japan, of course. Kawaii desu ne. That's so cute. Kind of scary when you see like you need this number of study hours to cover like the materials for N3 and then good luck to me then. Japanese particles cheat sheet. Basic sentence patterns, particles. 20 must grammar points for JLP entry. Maybe we can check that. Channel. Person who learns better. Oh. Oh, so this is a kind of website to encourage people to enroll or something. No. Okay, what happens on the test day? Before heading out to your test center, make sure to bring your test voucher, writing utensils. Mechanical pencils are accepted. Oh, okay. Maybe some snacks and a watch should not be. I believe the watch should be analog and not digital. For exams in Japan, your test will begin at 12:30, but the test center will be open from 11:45. When I took N4 way back, like 6 years ago, I kind of forgot the feeling actually. It was so long ago. I just remember that there was this like something posted on the wall. Like maybe because it's a school, it's a university where the test is held, and then there was a professor, I guess, that has this really long surname. Like it's so absurdly long, and I took a picture of it and posted it on my Instagram before. So that's the thing that I remember from it.私は日本のアニメが大好きです。私もアニメとか 漫画とかドラマとか音楽がとっても大好きです。日本語の歌を歌うのが大好きです。特にアニソンとかいろいろな J-POP の音楽が歌うのが好きです。Okay. Close. Next is One Piece。ワンピースが好きですか？最近友達がワンピースレッドの映画を映画館に一緒に見ました。友達と。実はワンピースがあまり見ませんけど、あまり見ませんけど、あの映画は面白い。特に歌というキャラクターの歌が好きです。すごいです。歌手、アドという歌手は素晴らしいです。Ado was the one who sang for the songs of Uta in One Piece Red, and her songs were really amazing. Her voice is really, really, really good. So I think the last time during my last catch-up stream, during my last catch-up stream, I sang one of the songs I tried to sing one of the songs from One Piece. Do you have any particular favorite song from One Piece? Noun plus wa, noun plus ni, noun plus o, noun plus ka. お腹が痛いんですが、帰ってもいいですか？OK。何プラスで、何プラスと、私は友達と遊びます。しかだけ。のに、仕事は忙しいのに、給料は安いです。just so sad. 今日は暇なので買い物に行きます。Okay. I understand. Next. 20 must know points. 代わりにきりけくらいくせにばかりべきだらけふりをするがたいままだってもらいたい。なぜならに変わってらしい。その何ですか？その結果ことだしかないたびに。Okay. Maybe we can watch this. Maybe I can read this. This is nice. Okay, I think I'm gonna try reviewing this. Where do I place this? Maybe I can write here. Okay. How long is the video? Oh, 7 minutes. Okay. Will it cover everything? Okay. ちょっと待って。Okay, okay. Okay. Maybe we can watch it instead. Let's watch it together so that, we can also check. Oh, it's been... there are only like 50 more seconds left on the timer. I didn't realize, so... we can watch it together after the break. It's nice having some break at times. Maybe during the break I can sing a song or something. Even though I told myself I'm not gonna sing during my study time, but it's nice. So I'm gonna try reviewing this later. Okay. Let's load it up. Not the playback speed, or maybe no. Quality. Let's put it up. Okay, how are you doing? I can finally take a break and chat more with you guys. One Piece. Anya Forger, very cute. Yeah. Oh, you like Spy Family? Spy Family ga suki desu ka? My very first... during my very first stream, it was during the time when Spy Family... the first season Spy Family just started, and then I tried doing a cover of on stream, just singing Comedy by Hoshino Ken. 争い合って壊れかかったこのお茶目の星で生まれ落ちた日からよそ者涙枯れ果てた帰りゆく場所は胸の中こぼれ落ちた酒で出会ったただ秘密の抱え I missed that song. Oh my gosh. 朝何食べようか今日は何食べようかこんなことがあったって君と話したかったんだいつの日も君となら喜劇を驚きしむベッドで笑い事げたままで伝えた生活はさJang-san, do you also stream on Twitch? Would you mind me asking how you stumbled upon my stream? I'm kind of curious, and I would be happy to know why. If you don't mind, but it's fine if you won't share. Oh, Taiwanese like her very much. So desu ka. Are there cosplayers in Taiwan that cosplay characters from Spy Family? Like Anya to Lloyd to Yoru to ka. Do they cosplay? Yeah, she's really cute. And she's not like the typical cute character. Like sometimes she expresses different emotions like disgust, fear, like happiness, and other expressions. Her like expressions are really varied and very expressive. Her face is very expressive. That's why you can relate on a different level with Anya as compared to like other characters where you can only see like this certain expression or this certain expression. She's really nice and cute. That's why we're about to end our short break, so I'm gonna go back to studying in a bit. But feel free to chat, of course. Okay. Maybe let's mute that because no one's speaking. Is it gonna be just like this? Oh, ちょっと待って. If that's the case, if I use the other one, ちょっと待って. If I just use this instead. Ah, okay. Maybe it's just better to just use this instead of the video. Hi. Alright. So, entry grammar points. はい。1、代わりに。代わりに。Instead of in exchange for in return. The form is short form / e adjective / no adjective / no noun no plus 代わり。ビールの代わりにコーヒーを飲んだ。今日は仕事へ車で行く代わりに自転車で行った。I tried not reading the Romaji because that would be detrimental. Grammar points is okay. Kiri, only kiri. Maybe start like 1, 2. 2 is kiri. Kiri. Only or just. So this is noun plus kiri. 彼女に会ったのは一回きりです。一度きりの人生を大切に生きることだ。Excuse me. Next. なんだっけI think that I'm familiar with this one. だっけけけ。What? Again? calling info. So this is from this is the or adjective da 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 da. Datta katta. So basically simple past. No, even not past. Slash e adjective or no. Okay. Let me rewrite this one. Noun or the adjective da slash datta slash e adjective katta slash verb ta plus k. どこを旅行したんだっけしたんだ So it's not したっけ but rather したんだokay. I think I get it. どこを旅行したんだっけ彼はなんて言ったっけそれ言ったっけそう possible 言ったっけOkay. Next point. 4. Could I or could I? So it really can be either could I or could I. That's what I'm kind of curious about as well when I was trying to read the grammar points on Genki. Could I? Approximately to the extent that. Okay, so the form is V, short form, or noun, or E, or na adjective, plus could I. When do you use くらい or when do you use くらい彼女は私と同じくらい背が高いんだ彼 Oh no, not 彼 It's 彼 Oh, okay, that's also confusing. It's 彼 and 彼 the 彼 and 彼 Oh, okay.疲れて一歩も歩けないくらいだった疲れて一歩も歩けないくらいだった Next, kuseni. Why did I think of kuseni as with a different meaning? Did I really do this? And then I just wasted everything. Oh my gosh. I think I wasted the last few months not being able to really diligently study. Oh well. There's nothing I can do about it anymore. I'll just have to catch up. Really catch up. This is the fifth. Yes. Fifth is kuseni. Although, despite, even though, now no, that's not kuseni. Or not. Or short form, or adjective plus kuseni. Okay. 彼は日本人のくせに。日本人のくせに。No. くせに漢字が読めない。この部屋は、狭い。狭いくせに、家賃。OK。狭い家賃がすごく高い。Next, 6. バカり。バカみたい子供なので夢をバカり only or nothing but. This is verb, noun or their form plus bakari. Ano ko wa amay mo no? 食べてばっかります。食べてばっかりいます。OK。ばかりいます。食べてばかりいます。OK。この店のお客さんは男性ばっかりですね。男性ばっかりですね。ベキ 7 ベキ must or should. So short form or thank you. Oh. 学生はもっと勉強すべきだ。Oh, okay. For suru becomes su beki. Su beki da. Beki da. plus Becky or Becky だ。学生はもっと勉強すべきだ。約束は守るべきだ。守るべきだ。OK。Next だらけ。だらけ。Fall off or covered with noun plus だらけ。机の上はほこり dust OK ほこりだらけです。ほこりだらけです。ほこり。彼はそばかすだらけの顔は青白くなった。そばかす freckle だらけの顔は青白くなった。I think after this, thank you Stream Elements for reminding me to hydrate. Next 9. ふりをする。I still can't write food properly. ふりをする。する。Is to pretend. To act as if. Short form or a short form. Or na plus na or noun plus no plus ふりをMy Japanese handwriting is so bad. ふりをする。彼女は聞こえないふりをした。聞こえないふりをした。聞こえないふりをした。ふりをする。彼はそのことについて知っているふりをしているが水を飲んでI drank water already. ちょっと待って。これ。ありがとうね。健康に。はい。水を飲んで健康に。健康。Thank you for typing in Japanese. It's a practice as well. It helps me. はい、ありがとう。I'm gonna drink more water. Is it confusing for you to study kanji, considering that you're of course you have Chinese characters in your language? Do you have to kind of unlearn or maybe try to distinguish between Japanese and how do you call your language? Is it Mandarin Cantonese or traditional Chinese, or how? I'm not so sure. What kind of, or is it just straight Taiwanese? Is Taiwanese different from, I mean, the language? I hope you can enlighten me. 知っているふりをしているが、本当は知らないと思う。She doesn't about it, but I don't think he really does. Okay. ふりをする。Next is, this is 10. 合体。10。合体。Difficult to, or impossible to. V, if it's no mas, it's the stem plus 合体。But this is different from ありがたい, right? 幼い子供に対する犯罪 against 幼い Let me check the dictionary. 幼い Oh, it's an adjective. Okay. Hey, Shagbrak, highly welcome home. Hello from work. Oh, what time will your work end? 幼いいとけない。そういとけない。幼い very young. 幼い子供はthat's a happy 感じ。やったい語るI doubt that it's ending at 6 p.m. We're on the same. Are we on the same time zone? We're on the same time zone, right? Goi. Really? Is it really goi? Copy. Okay. 彼の考えはとっても幼い。Oh, that's why 幼なじみ。Okay, same time zone. All right. It's gonna end in 20 minutes. Good luck. It's my first time seeing Goi. Hey? Back when I was working, you know how in offices people would tend to, when it's almost time to end work, maybe at around 5 or 6 p.m. an hour before, people would already start tidying up their things so that immediately at the strike of 5 or 6 p.m. they would say goodbye. And then I remember like there were moments when we're almost ready to like go home, and then suddenly, oh, can you try finishing this up before you leave? Like we kind of need this. We kind of have to rush this. Feed oneesan. Wait, ちょっと待って. Shin! Okay, welcome home. It's been a while. We're gonna get some food once we get the timer. You moving now? Yeah, I'm moving now. I'm gonna be doing a debut stream on next month about it. So I hope you can drop by the debut, yeah. So you can check out like what features this model has. Anyhow, wait. Shin, I was just talking about you like yesterday because still funny that I was in yeah. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much. Okay, it's time for a break. I'm gonna get some food, something to munch on. I have some souvenirs from my auntie from one of the provinces here. So, and then like she brought some piaya from some pretty sweets, just sweets. And yeah, it's my first time when I was studying kanji yesterday. That's why I gave a shout out to you. I saw that. Oh, I didn't know that magic is Tegina, and then I told chat about, oh, you're a magician. So it helped me remember like, also like hand plus like things, or like the that kanji is magic. Oh, that's your surname. It helped me remember. So thank you so much. Let me get some food because that's what you requested. Feed oneesan. That's weird. I'm gonna be right back. Okay. Tadaima kaerimashita. Hai, tabeyou. Tabemashou. Let us eat. I have some piaya. We call it piaya. It's like a flat pastry. Do you consider this a pastry? But then it's flat, and then it's with either sugar or maybe taro as well. This one is taro ube. So yeah, How are you, Shin? How have you been doing? It's so good. Sorry about the eating ASMR. I was talking about like work. Yeah. back in the day when I was still working. Just finished midterms in law. Wow. You're preparing for a class right now? Oh, you have classes at 6 to 9 p.m. That's so tough. Good luck. So you work in the morning and then have classes at night? After this, yes, wow, you're a teacher in the morning. 面白い. I think I haven't heard. What are you teaching, if you're fine to share? Probably after this break, we're just gonna do like one last stretch and then I might stop streaming after the last stretch. Accounting. College prof. Ooh. Oh, I'm still eating. Wait, let me pause the timer. Stop. Let me eat in peace. Shagback. Why did you like? At first you flipped almost really. I'm studying law, so that's a separate case, right? Taking up law, so it's not like taking up master's or PhD. It's like when you're taking med, whatever degree you have. Oh well, law is similar to math. Men shiro? How do you read it? Noodle white in Chinese. Really? Alright. I'm done eating. Thank you for feeding oneesan. That's perfect. I just needed my snack. Make sure to like have some snacks. Wait, Shin, are you like taking the class face to face, like, or is it online? Like a research student. And then you research about cases. Fudge. It's online. Okay. All right. Take your time. Okay, one last gulp and then we're gonna start with the last stretch of studying. Like, I don't wanna like tire myself too much today. Excuse me. Burp. There. Yesterday debate makes me want to research on gender equality even more. Well, that would be interesting. Like, if you get to know more about it, that way you will be more informed. Okay. Shin. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for the sub. I hope you'll enjoy the sub. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now I have your wiggle. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Enjoy the wiggle and the other emotes and viewing without ads. Thank you. I'm not prepared for class now. Yeah, good luck on your CLPD exam. Thank you. Okay, enjoy your work as well. Thank you. Okay, smart. Because there are two perspectives. When one says that female has already equal right with my man, but other side is opposite. Okay. I see. I shall start the timer now.合体幼い子供に対する犯罪対する犯罪許しがたい許せない許しがたい difficult to 許さない forgive you 許すapprove permit okay その証拠はちょっと感じ証拠は消しがたいものですOK Mama different from mama. Okay. Noun no or verb ta or verb nai or adjective or na plus mama. そのままで車のドアは開いたままになっていた。Wait, something. There was a certain explanation about Mama that I watched before. As it is. Like, for example, what I remember from the video was I just woke up and then I was wearing my pajamas and then I wore pajamas going outside. Something like that. I'm still in that state as I am. And then, but I did something. Like, 車のドアは開いたままになっていた。Car doors were still open. エアコンをつけたまま出かけた。I went out without turning the air conditioner off. Or パジャマを着たままパジャマを着たまま出かけた。Probably something like that. What? Next song. Sorry. I get distracted when there's someone. I don't know. I just get distracted. 12 is. Wait. Sorry. Excuse me for suddenly sneezing. Thank you. Heard that. So noun, sna. Verb, short form. Adjective, short form. Or na. Plus. And that. Okay. 彼は東京大学に合格したんだって 合格合格。この店のピザおいしいんだって。おいしいんだって。ああ、おいしいんだって。Next。次はもらいたい。もらいたい。To express desire or want or something. Shagrek, is your work far away from your home? Do you have to travel long distance just to get home? How long was your commute? Form 出してもらいたい。もらいたい。OK。先生に答えてもらいたいことがあります。1 hour train ride. Wow. That's really long. That's a long train ride. 教えてもらいたいことがあります。教えてもらいたいことがあります。教科書を見せてもらいたいんだけど。Okay. So asking for favors. Asking for favors. Alright. 14. Next is なぜなら忘れない謎が解けてゆく Wow, that's so many stops. Like that made me like imagine like here in the Philippines, like the train, how many train stops are there? I don't think it goes up to that many train stops. Well, it depends like on the line. There are three main lines here, and then maybe around less than 20 stops for each line. But sometimes you have to like go from one line to another at certain stations. So then if you combine those, maybe that would make up like. But the commute here is also like tough when I mean back in the city, in Manila when I was still there. Like yeah, it would take you like an hour and stuff. I can't imagine how some Japanese can commute 2 hours every day. Well, if you're able to sleep during commute, I think you can manage. And sometimes you just have to get used to it. At first you will feel like, oh, it's so long, or maybe it's tough when you have to get up early. But then you'll get used to it. But then once when you, for example, you try to, or maybe I should like move closer to my workplace. If the odds would be better, then you would like get used to, wow, I don't have to get up so early, and then wow, life is better because I don't have to like commute. Yeah. Drama is our best friend. Wait, what do you mean? Like I think I don't understand properly when you say drama is our best friend. The reason is there was this part of me that I thought you were still a student, or maybe taking up some masters or something, Shagbrak. I just thought. Reason is, so なぜなら result plus なぜなら plus reason すべて reason 学校を変えたchange. Sometimes you just download drama. Alright, yeah, I understand. Okay. For me, when I have long commutes, it's either I listen to music or sleep. Most of the time I sleep. Or sometimes I watch anime or drama or whatever video. But sometimes there's this fear, especially when Burr months come, that it's kind of scary to like take your phones out because there are lots of dorobo or robbers around, or maybe holdovers, someone that can take your phone away. I want to study another master's in Japan with mech scholarship, but no luck for this year. Going to try next year. I see. That's interesting. I'm also trying to consider that, but once I get into my new work, probably next year, and then maybe stay for a few months first or something, and then I will try to appeal if I can apply to take up masters in Japan. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go through embassy route where you don't have to like really, or embassy route or university route. So that's also something that I'm considering. But I really, if ever I take up masters, I really want to do it in Japan. I really want to do it in Japan. At least there will be sense for me studying Japanese, right? Or maybe I'm just like making up reasons for me to like be compelled to really be able to go to Japan and stay longer than just going on a trip. I really want to experience living in Japan. So hi 15. Where's that? Wait, what are you taking though? For now I would have to like hold back and not share, because well, to be honest, like I'm not yet sure like what kind of masters would I want to do in Japan. If ever I'm gonna give a clue, it's not arts or socials related, so it's more of in the field of science and engineering, probably science. So yeah, that's all I can give right now. 学校を変えた。なぜなら僕のレベルのクラスがなかったからだ。More technical. Yeah, kind of like that. I think it's gonna be more research related and stuff. So 来週国に帰る予定です。なぜなら親友の結婚式に出席するからです。なぜなら Wait, why did I write 15? Okay, 14. なぜなら is 14. Okay, get it. Malfordia! The first time you saw Reberu, you're confused. How are you? You know what? Wait, is there a nickname I can you want me to call you? Because Malfordian is kind of like makes my tongue twist for some reason. I don't know, but I like seeing your username, to be honest. Whenever I see your tweets on Twitter, And sometimes you have these interesting tweets that when you said like you wanna compose a song or something, and then this lyrics for the song. Mal is all right. Okay, I'm gonna call you Mal. My unrealist. No, I'm sorry. Yeah. You know, like whenever I see your tweets, it goes like straight to ouch. Tinatamaan ako. I cannot express it in English, but I like it always hits the target straight in my kokoro. Like, what? Why do I relate so much? Something like that. So keep doing it. I'm loving your tweets. 15. に変わって。I just read them on how I feel. Ouch! に変わって。I feel you. I feel you so much, man. On behalf of or instead of に変わって。代わりに is it different from 代わりに? Like there's a part of me that's curious, like do you have melodies for those like short poems or something that you write, or are you thinking of like making it into a song? Do you have melodies for it already, or they're just like lyrics or maybe just words that just I never had the musical sense. I always wonder, like, would I be able to, like, maybe put some melody to it? Because sometimes there are parts on my mind where I think this would suit it or something like that. Sometimes, if you don't mind, sometimes if would you mind if I try like singing, trying to like put some melody to what you write? Yes, go wild on it. Okay. Next time. So this is noun plus に変わって。父に代わって一言で申し上げます。一言で申し上げます。Wait, replacing someone or doing something on behalf of someone. Okay, posture check. Why did you catch me like during the time when I'm not like properly sitting? Okay, thank you so much for the posture check. 一言で申し上げます。DVD に代わり。So it's different. に代わり、ブルーレイが使われるようになった。Where's に代わって there? There's no に代わって there. に代わり。でも、you felt the slouch. You caught me. に代わってけど there's 代わりに like に代わり and different from に代わりに DVD に代わり DVD 代わりにDVD の代わりにブルーレイが使われるようになった。Like, I'm gonna try to nap. Okay, sleep well. Rest well. This counterpoint is usually used when someone is replacing someone, doing something on behalf of someone. Do know that this can only use people. Oh! And then why did they place DVD ni kawari? Fudge. Why? For people only. Okay. Wait, let me go back to the very first one because that's the kawari ni. Do you mean, or are you saying that can okay. Coleman, don't mind me just wandering by. I mind. How are you? Kylie, welcome home. I hope you're doing well. I hope I can finish within the next 5 minutes all the points, writing all the points. Hi, next is Rashi. Doing good. That's great. That's great to hear. How's your day? It's been turning out great. I was kind of sad when I was watching this drama. More like not really sad, but more like teary-eyed because of the story, like how it touches me, and then it like oh more like that. But I'm fine. I'm fine. It seems like I heard apparently drama. Yes, I watched J-drama. Be short form or adjective short form or na adjective or noun. I still wonder why you guys from, I mean, that's what I was about to ask, like why is it not possible for you to like get a sub in Vietnam? Why is it like that? Like sometimes I'm tempted to like give subs to you just because I know you can't from Vietnam. Why? Imoto wa heya ni inai rashi. You don't have to. Yeah, I can't right now. I'm trying to save up for something. Ashita wa ii tenki rashi. Okay. Let me find a way then. I found a way. その結果 I mean, Japanese shows rarely have sub to begin with. What do you mean? Wait, what? Wait, I don't get it. No, we're not talking about like the subtitles of Japanese shows. We were talking about like not being subbed to me. Are we on the same line? Oliver, Kylie, welcome home. I was asking Coleman why is it not possible to get Twitch subs and like or other bits or something in Vietnam. I was wondering, really wondering why. Right, その結果 You can? Really? Really? All this time? I thought you can because of PayPal or something. Sorry. We can sub? Oh. Don't worry, I'm not pushing you to sub to me if you don't want to. Donate bit and all of it. As a result. Through PayPal, I think yes. I'm getting confused. Explain. Explain yourself. Phrase, not face. Phrase 1? Not through PayPal. You can't through PayPal. You can through Visa. Gatekeep the sub button. Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, you want to sub? You have to get this or this. You have to be this or that. Oh no. Phrase 1? たその結果、I am slow with writing kanji. Plus phrase 2. Okay. Yet be like, don't give money to filthy outs. What? What? 全然勉強しな Are you working, Coleman? Oh, it's time for a long break. I'm just gonna finish these points. Let me stop this and then we are gonna end this stream. We can just chat before I end the stream. ちょっと待ってね. My family is here. Hello. ちょっと待って. I'm back. ちょっと待って. Not working. Oh. No, not yet end. Almost. We're gonna end almost. I just realized I was not sharing the screen properly all this time. What field do you work in? I hope I can get the other job that I applied and preferred more than what. Wait, I thought you were already starting in a new work, Shagbrett. Can you sub on mobile though? Because when I click on the thing, it said unavailable. Oh, really? That's tough. Okay. I'm just gonna finish this, even though I should be taking a break already, but just so that I have something. You can sub on mobile. On our case, it's more expensive to sub on mobile as compared to on PC or on desktop. 18. Posture check again. Hawaii and pizza. Okay, welcome home. I'm always wondering, like, what should I call you? Really Hawaiian pizza? And also, thank you so much for tagging lots of us Filipino VTubers on that tweet. So now we're on the database. Whoa. Thank you. How are you? Okay, welcome home. Just pizza is good. Okay, pizza. Yeah, that song. 全然勉強しなかった。その結果、okay. その結果、入学試験に落ちてしまった。50-50 tired and chill. Okay. That's good. That's a good level of tiredness. Not 100% tired, right? So you can just chill and relax so that you'll be able to recover. 3ヶ月ダイエットを続けた。その結果5キロ痩せ わーお、6キロ痩せた。羨ましい。羨ましいです。ちょっと羨ましいけど、大丈夫です。You looked up database? Why? Why? Time to get LSS again. Is that my fault? Log Horizon is... I like the first seasons of Log Horizon, but I wasn't able to like catch up on it eventually. When you have money but you can't use it, yeah. Yeah. And don't worry, Goldman will find a way eventually in the future. Maybe he's gonna move to a different country or something. So, should... Wait, tomate? Should... Or should not? Shouldn't? Like, used when... Kotoda. Giving advice or suggestions. 無理をしないことだ。無理をしないことだ。無理をしないことだ。Let me move to Japan real quick. Go move to Japan. Oh yeah, you're right. There was this one time I was watching like Asians do not work in Japan. Like, you know, those technical works that you can apply for in Japan, and then actually it's not like those are the jobs that that video said, not me, okay? The Japanese don't like doing, like, you know, like farming or in caregivers or other menial stuff, something like that, and then they hire like Asians under a certain special like skilled workers visa or something like that, and then like most of the workers that go there are Chinese, Vietnamese, and something else. I forgot like what nationality, but yeah, I remembered. Oh, okay. Like there was part of me that was thinking, oh, I thought Filipinos would be like also on top of the list. I mean, there are, but apparently there's not as many as like other nationalities. Wait, me back from DC Discord? Short form present plus kotoda. Oh yeah. Oh, you got disconnected. Okay, great. What I meant was there's a skilled workers visa in Japan that you can apply for, and then most of the workers there that applies for that specifically skilled or like specially skilled worker visa that work in Japan or that live in Japan and get, they say, abused or not, something like that, or like heavy duty work such as carpentry or maybe factory workers, builders, and stuff like that are mostly Chinese and Vietnamese, and I forgot the other nationality, but yeah, some other Asians as well. So yeah. I actually considered also applying when I was on the face of being desperate. I also considered like applying for that, but there's also a part of me that wants to keep my pride in. I guess I'm pretty much prideful in a way. Kind of related to like my degree and stuff like that, I guess. But I didn't want to share earlier. I still don't want to share. 無理をしないことだ。無理をしないことだ。You shouldn't push yourself too hard. 皆さん please don't push yourself too hard, okay? Okay? That's a different form of 温かく. 暖かくして暖かくしてゆっくり休むことだ。ゆっくり休むことだ。You should keep warm, relax, and rest. Oh, that's nice. 無理をしないでください。But I'm not that familiar with ことだ。Can you hear me properly? Oh my gosh, I think I sorry. My headset cable is getting kind of choppy. Is it the song or is it me? Let's change the music. Something else. Does it play something? Oops, sorry. Okay, where was I? Chinese is everywhere. Filipinos are everywhere too. It's interesting, like how people of different nationalities are just all over the place, and you would be surprised, like, oh, someone of this nationality is here, or in this place, or in that place. Next is しない。しかない。しかない。はい。19しかない。しかないよ。Have no choice but to. Have no choice but to. Very short form. Present. Positive. Plus しかない。電車もバスも止まってしまったから歩くしかない。I see. 歩くしかない。どうやら君の言うことを信じるしなさそうだ。どうやら君の言うことを信じるしかなさそうだ。Last, and then I get to take a break and stream soon. I'm sorry, guys. Last is 旅に。I kind of have to end stream because I have to prepare for like a meeting with my Japanese friend. It's more like just catching up again, and he's helping me study the Japanese as well. So I want to be able to like prepare questions, I guess. Like, I'm really sorry about it. Is it common in the Philippines for people to start playing All I Want for Christmas It's You? Is you? Actually, there's a different song that's more commonly playing in the Philippines once September comes. Like the very first day of September 1, all malls will play either that song or there's a song by an artist named Jose Marichan called Christmas in Our Hearts. I sang it during a karaoke stream months ago with Arnie, and we sang that song, and it always plays every Christmas. Like if you see, like there's a meme where Mariah Carey and Christmas, right? And then there's also a meme like where Jose Marichan, the singer, is speaking from like a wall, and then I'm coming, it's almost near, something like that. It always plays, but it's a really nice song. Like if fudge this, can we skip this song? If All I Want for Christmas Is You, the idea is, this Christmas I want to be able to spend my time with you, my loved one, okay? But then Christmas in our hearts is more like the important thing is not like the physical gift, but being able to share love with the people around, because that's the essence of Christmas or something like that. So yeah, we can play it. Like I forgot, like, even though I should probably like do an ending song on my study streams. I forgot that I used to do that. All I want for Christmas is no one bother me when I watch my own. Yeah. That'd be neat. That'd be neat. Each time, whenever. Lol. There's verb, short form, present, positive. Just noun, no. Plus tabi ni. Tabi. Tabi ni. 彼らは顔を合わせるたびに喧嘩する。彼ら誕生日のたびに盛大なパーティーをやります。So, are you gonna like just watch your Oshis this Christmas, Coleman? Alright. We are gonna be... I'm done. I'm done with that review. Let's go back to just chatting. Let's turn off the window. What else? We can probably sing that. I'm also planning to sing that like once for my next karaoke stream. But yeah, maybe we can just do it a cappella. Anyhow, what else should I say? I wasn't able to finish the Genki, but oh yeah, right. Before I end, okay. So tomorrow, if you remember my sister, my VTuber sister, Ren, we weren't able to finish the game that we were playing last Sunday, so we are gonna continue playing it tomorrow on her stream, on her end. So that's why the collab command is up. So please check it out. We're gonna be probably playing around the afternoon, so around 1:30 or 2 p.m. up until 5 p.m. So I hope, even though you're at work, maybe you can drop by and check it out if you can. And then what else? Of course, we have our first stream. Yeah, it's gonna be her first stream, so please support and check it out. Okay, we were able to read about JLPT. I still haven't finished the Genki 2, but we can do that either tomorrow after like the stream, after the collab stream or something like that, depends. But yeah, we're gonna be streaming tomorrow, and then we also have a stream and go buy some vegan food. Ooh, okay, take care. The coming festival in Malaysia is quite hectic, where 3 festivals are close to each other. Wow, is that kind of like, that's kind of like Golden Week then. Gambatta ne. I hope it won't be too stressful. I hope it won't be too stressful. What else? Of course, debut is coming up next month. If you have any suggestions or something that we can do on that stream, please feel free to let me know. I really appreciate your suggestions. What else do we have? I think those are the only announcements that I have. So other than that, I thank you for always dropping by and catching my stream. Thank you for the new follows. Thank you for accompanying me and being here on the stream. I really appreciate your company, and I think that's it for tonight. Rest well, And I shall see you tomorrow hopefully. I shall see you tomorrow on Ren's stream. Ren Mara's stream. Okay? Okay? As well. Bye bye you. Bye bye. Don't cry. Bye bye. Bye bye. Being prepared to listen to different festive songs. 頑張ってね。頑張って。バイバイ。